That's good. That's good. Mm-hmm. I mean, you always like it when the thingy is the book of the month, isn't it?
That's true. That's
okay.
Hi! It is Katie and Nico at Books with Pictures in Portland, Oregon, and it is Tuesday evening, and so we are going to tell you about the new comic books that will be on sale tomorrow, August 11th, I think.
I think tomorrow's the 12th.
Possibly the 12th.
Today is the 11th.
Let's get started.
Hello Kitty and friends. Hello world. This is extremely adorable. It's just Hello Kitty and her friends, and they might solve a mystery, and it's adorable. And I don't know what else to say. It's just, if you like Hello Kitty and all of her little friends having a good day.
It's very early reader friendly. I like how much space the letterer left between the lines so that it's sort of comfortable on an early reader eye. And this issue in particular is just, let's introduce all of Hello Kitty's friends. So we identify them by their key features.
It's so cute.
It's really cute. And
I'm excited because I think Kuromi is going to be important in the next issue, and I love Kuromi. Who's your favorite animated character?
The bunny.
The pink bunny, Melody?
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple bunnies, but that's so valid.
I'm going to talk about Regicide, something on all of our minds these days. So this is Patrick Clendon with a few different artists. The main book artist is Ludovic Laliat, and then there's additional artists on a couple backstories. There's this very Doctor Doom coded child.
Getting Doctor Doom. I don't think it's a child. I think it's just
or character in this beautiful sort of Slavic wasteland. And a stranger comes to town. That stranger is this very Doctor Doom coded man. He goes to the town council and says he needs help. They recruit the biggest guy in town, and they go on a mission to do a little murder. It's really fun. The pacing is so gentle that it almost feels like a folktale, but also like killer violent art.
I very much enjoy that as the story gets weirder, you're very much put alongside the farmer who is like, I didn't know any of this was happening or existed, and it's like, well, now you do because you're involved.
It also brings to life one of my very favorite Legend of Zelda boss fight characters in truly horrific form.
Yeah.
So if you also like old school closed room boss fights, that's also here for you. I thought this was lovely. I definitely think you should pick it up. It's good comicsing.
I have Gastronomique, which is a very, very interesting, it's by Marguerite Bennett, and the art is Helena Macelis. It is set during the French Revolution, which one I couldn't say, but we start off with some good old guillotining of the rich folks. Our main character is Lady Charlotte, who was a noblewoman and also sort of an assassin, and her sister has swapped places with her in the noblewoman's prison so that she can find the person who killed her sister's daughter, who is somebody that she used to know. It's very complicated, and what I'm not telling you is that there's also a lot of gore, body horror, vor stuff.
A lot of really gross vor stuff, and on-page sapphic,
there's
sexy
a great
times.
lesbian moment. Also, I really
like the paneling there on the snake.
We get to see her cast as an assassin, and
I
quite like her.
If you've ever thought about anything being eaten on the page, it probably happens in there. It's just gross.
Yeah, it's very weird. We had many conversations about it, so you should come and read it, and also have a conversation with us about it, and maybe you will understand more than we did. Maybe you won't.
Cult de Sac is new from Cullen Bunn and Fico Ossio. Fitting in, conformity, finding your way in a new community is harder if they're all in a cult and you're not. But it's okay because there's a neighborhood covenant, a homeowners association to keep everybody in check. So this is about a family moving into a new town and things get real weird real fast. It's Cult de Sac.
I have 00X Uni, Quite a fan of this one. This one is about a girl who has fallen in love with a spy. The spy broke her heart, and she's going to get her revenge, I think, because she is also like spy assassin trained. So she breaks into MI6 and steals a bunch of gadgets and is like, I will find Richard and he will be mine. Big fan of, there's these cute little like manga-esque like romance types pages when she's like reminiscing over meeting him, and then it goes back to our like cool action.
I am a giant fan of the Q character of the...
Oh, Quinlan?
Well, yeah, but of the
Oh, but yeah.
the character who makes all the tech.
Yeah.
Especially because, I don't know if you've seen the meme online, which is that anyone tells you scientists don't want you to know. They are lying because science desperately wants you to know.
Yes.
Similarly, you might say that the British Secret Service does not want you to have their tech, but that's not true for Quinlan. Quinlan definitely wants you to have his tech.
He was so excited to talk to somebody who understood what the gadgets did, and he was like, you can have anything you want forever. And she was like, thanks, bud, bye.
Yeah.
So that was great. It's very dated by the use of certain Billie Eilish and Cardi B songs.
Yes, which is
like,
fine.
It's very funny. It's funny. It's like a good dated.
Yep.
It's a good way to do it.
Plus, there's a roughly sentient Lamborghini, and I'm so here for it.
I'm excited. It seems like our secret agent Richard is going to have a lot of girlfriends who might be in Yumi's way, might help her. We shall see.
It's, there's 7 evil exes, maybe? Yeah. I don't know.
This one is written by Doug Wagner with art by Hoyt Silva. That's interesting to me because Doug Wagner is the guy who does all the
plastic stuff.
Narco and Plastic and Flash. And I really like his crime stories, so this action-adventure spy story will be fun.
I walked up to him at San Diego. We don't especially know each other, and I slammed my hand on his desk, and I said, "You, sir, make very strange comics." And he said, "Thank you." Because he knows.
Good. Good.
Okay, next. Roar of the Worlds. This is the latest entry in Godzilla's Monster Piece Theater. It is entirely written and drawn by Kyle Baker. So this is basically when the War of the Worlds tripods invade Earth. The original War of the Worlds story looks at many different cities. This one, the H.G. Wells one, this one entirely focuses on what happens in Tokyo. And you know what happens in Tokyo. A patriot lizard rises from the sea to save them all.
I like that depending on the story, Godzilla is either going to destroy Tokyo or is the protector. And it is very flip-floppy on which one Godzilla is. She's
definitely both in here. But it's very classic art style. There is it feels like an old comic in a very charming way. And it also, the A plot is actually a sort of love triangle situation.
I was gonna say, this cute little sailor guy.
Yeah, there's an A plot, which is my father wants me to marry boy A, but I am in love with boy B. And then there is the B plot, which is this giant lizard. It's a good time.
Yeah.
And then there's the penultimate short story of the continuing Robin Hood and Godzilla narrative.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that a good page?
Fun.
Yeah.
That's something you would see in a kid's book.
Yeah. It's like a map of the tower and a picture of Godzilla at the same time. Yeah.
I have Queen in Black Thor. This is another one-shot, part of the Queen in Black event that's happening. This one focuses on Sigurd Jarlsson, who is sort of Thor.
The mortal Thor.
We also get some more Beta Ray Bill. I really enjoy. It starts off talking about Beta Ray Bill and Sigurd in these two frames, and then every single page we've got Beta Ray Bill's story and then Sigurd's on the other. And there's some fun Hela stuff that happens where she shows up. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, it's a really satisfying Hela storyline.
Yeah.
And it's just a really heartwarming story about being Thor adjacent.
Yeah.
And what it means to be not there's a moment where they call him a lesser Thor, where they call Beta Ray Bill a lesser Thor.
It's like they called, because there's the entire thing. They're talking about a lot of different Thors because they talk about Red, who was in the other one. They talk about Sigurd, and it's all these other versions of a Thor.
Right. And Beta Ray Bill says that he's not a lesser Thor. He is a fully realized Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, buddy, own it. It's very satisfying.
Yeah. No, it was very good. I very much enjoyed it. There is also this week's Venom issue 260 is part of it, and that one focuses a lot on Dylan Brock. So that one is also very interesting.
My precious baby.
I feel so, like, up until now, I've been like, he's being such a brat, and now I'm like, I feel bad for you, but you've still been such a brat. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, he's such a teenager. He's not acting like a teenager.
I'm so here for Dylan. Like,
he needs his dads.
He does need his dads, and one of his dads is dead.
Well, he's got a lot of, his family's weird. Anyway.
His family's real messed up. Okay, Gargoyles. So what's really noteworthy about this Gargoyles is that we are back to the creator of the Gargoyles, Wiseman. What's his first name? I've forgotten it because my brain can't hold on to anything. No, Greg Wiseman is back writing Gargoyles. This is a new Gargoyles #1. This is not pulling from the previous plot. This is a new jumping on point, and it is more all ages friendly than what we've been doing before. It is just a cartoon episode, and if you're a Gargoyles fan, like, that is what this does for you. It really feels like a Sunday morning cartoon Gargoyles time. It is like, it's not complicated. There is an emergency and the Gargoyles must rescue people. Additionally, one of their eggs has been stolen. And so our ongoing plot is going to be regarding Demona stealing one of their babies.
Of course.
So,
Miles Morales, Spider-Man, #1. Aren't you excited to hear that again?
it's been a while.
It has.
And it's Brian Hill.
It is, and the art is, I really like the art in it.
Yeah. I looked at one of the Italian artists.
It is
Nico Leon.
And there's a flashback with Valentin Delatro. It's very cute, very cool. It's friendly for if you are familiar with Miles from the Spider-Verse movie. It is a very good, if you've like only seen that, this can be your jumping on point. It's Miles is at school. He's doing the spider thing. He's doing the teenage boy thing. And
he's gonna get back to regular old Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do any more universe saving.
Yeah.
He just wants to fix Brooklyn.
He's got stuff to do at home.
And there's some daddy stuff too.
There always is.
I want to apologize. Nico is, I believe, in Spain, and Valentine is in Canada, and neither of them are Italian.
But yeah, I'm also, there's a new girl that Miles is interested in. She's pretty cute.
She's very cute.
I'm excited to see if she is genuinely just a normal girl.
Charmingly autistic, has cool eyes.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she is. She's neat. So.
She's neat.
Yeah,
I like her.
We'll see. And then
Hank Howard, pizza detective in Fair Play. So this is another Robert Venditti, Hank Howard, David Lapham, sort of noir pizza detective team up. It remains in glorious Tecna black and white color. It remains on some toothy newsprint, and in this case what we get is a high-speed food cart chase. So if that sounds like a good time, there is some crime at the state fair, and then there is a high-speed, low-speed food cart chase. It's very entertaining.
This is not #1, but it is very important that everyone knows that Jeff the Landshark Superstar issue 2 is out. This is a rare Jeff continuing series, so I know everyone is used to Jeff getting little one-shots. This is issue 2 in a Jeff series, so if you got the first one, you gotta come get this one. Especially because it's so dang cute. It's so dang cute. The Jeff Coast Avengers have confused the living daylights out of our little shark. And most important of all, my absolute favorite, Wolvie Kawaii, is back. So thank goodness for that. Gosh, I just love it so much. Every character in the Jeff Coast Avengers is like unreasonably hot, and I think that they know it. So
Batman and Robin Year One dynamic duos. So this is more Wade and Samney bust 'em ups, punch 'em ups. This is Year One, so this is back to early days, young Dick Grayson and not good at feelings Bruce Wayne are just starting their superhero adventures. Alfred's alive. The Batcave is just a real classic Batcave. And Dick Grayson is starting to make a trophy collection in the Batcave of the things he steals, starting with a gargoyle that looks like a Batman.
It is very charming to see young Dick Grayson being a little nuisance.
Yes, I really enjoy that part. And then a mysterious criminal kid shows up. And you think maybe that Batman is going to engage in a cycle of rescue and redemption with her, but that's not who shows up to do that.
I didn't think that at all. I was worried about that child because Bruce had a PTSD attack about it.
Bruce did have a PTSD attack about it, that's true. But that is not who shows up to save that little child. It is a mysterious lady in black instead. So, a good time. Just, classic Batmaning. I heard Mark Waid on a podcast the other day say that he likes writing the classic characters because you always know who they are and that it doesn't really matter what's going on in the continuity because writing Batman's always Batman. And I disagree, and I really like when Bruce Wayne occasionally gets a flicker of plot development and like a little, a moment of growth. And I think that it is the mindset that Batman's always Batman that keeps us from actually having some of these richer stories in the big superhero books. But that notwithstanding, you can always go back to Year One and write more Batman, and it is always a good time. So
I was gonna say, I think I agree with both because no matter what you're writing about Batman, you're just writing professional fan fiction.
Yeah.
And the rule of fan fiction is if you want to start over, who cares? It's
you can always go back. It's fine.
Whatever.
All moments exist in the timeline simultaneously.
Okay, so it's time for books.
Let's talk about books.
I have Draw This Then Die. Draw This Then Die. It's a manga. It is very cute. It is about a girl who lives on one of Japan's more remote islands, who absolutely loves manga. And when she hears that the author of her favorite manga is going to be coming to a local event, she is like, I must meet them. And then this... First of all, there's this very fun page of her at the event and having a total fangirl con experience moment, which is very relatable.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's real good. Look at that little raccoon.
It's so cute.
Is it a real raccoon or a plushie raccoon?
I think it's a plushie. Actually, I have no idea. But anyways, the point is she gets into manga and she starts drawing her own. And has some fun character development and meets new people because of that. And it's just really wholesome and sweet. And if you've ever drawn your own comics, I bet you'll like this.
Also in the world of fandom, this is Mary Sue. It is by Megan Fitzpatrick, who is the primary screenwriter of Supernatural.
Is she really?
Uh-huh. And Lisa Sturl, who you may have last seen on Squad.
Well, why did they get her to write the Supernatural comics then?
Wouldn't that have been nice? She knows what Supernatural is about, and because she knows what Supernatural is about, this book is for the fans. This is about a young, sort of plain fanfic writer who has been writing tasty, spicy vampire fanfic for years, and then suddenly, mysteriously, the lead sexy lady from her vampire fanfic
her self-insert OC, who is way cooler and better and great at everything,
comes out into the real world
and saves her, quote unquote.
Yeah. Look at this.
She has got so many. I had to stop reading it because it was too
close.
Yeah, it was just I saw too many things that I was like, I know that person.
Mm-hmm. It sort of creeps up the back of your neck in an uncomfortable way.
But it was the references of being in fandom and writing online and all the Twilight jokes were good.
I think it's better for your fanfiction teens than for former fanfiction or even current fanfiction fandom adults. I think it's billed as YA, and I think
it's the lesson that they need to learn, not the one that you've been through.
Yeah, good stuff though. What else have you got?
I have Punk's Triangle
Hell yeah.
Stitch. This is volume 2. I'm very excited about this. When this first volume came out last year or the year before, I devoured it, and I'm so excited for the second one. I already sold one today, and my entire friend group is like losing their minds that it's out. So if you are interested in edgy alternative boys who do fashion, Punk's Triangle. That's all there is to say. Also, it's rap, so you know what that means.
I do know what that means. This one has a slipcover, which is very lovely.
That one's fancy. That one's nice.
And
The
this is it's from Kana, and this is like really heartfelt slice of life stuff. Shigeji here is a young man. His whole family has died in a fire. The family business was carpentry. That burned too. So he is working on rebuilding his father's carpentry business for legacy, but mostly is just left with a lot of debts. His parents arranged for this girl from his childhood to come and be his housekeeper. She's from an orphanage, and she has adopted all of the kids in the orphanage and moved them all in with him and his grief. So this is a recovering from grief story. This is a found family story. This is a prickly man has to deal with sunny lady story. I think it's going to be a really good time.
I have a thought, but I don't want to say it. I mean this in the nicest possible way. This sounds like a Japanese Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah. Also look at her.
Oh my god. Oh, it does look very good. It's very literary fiction manga.
Yeah, it is very literary fiction manga, but like the art style is actually very Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
In things coming full circle.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, well.
Yeah, no, exactly, but it is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just Another Summer. Do you guys remember Cowbells? Or is that just my age? This is about two sisters who are teen stars from LA, Hollywood. A scandal happens because they are teen stars. And so for the summer, they go spend their time on a dairy farm in Montana, which is almost exactly the plot of Cowbells.
I don't know what Cowbells is. Was it a TV show?
It was a Disney Channel original movie with Ali and AJ Mishaka.
Okay.
Which is like burned in my memory of these like stuck-up rich girls who had to work on a cow farm.
Did you ever watch Hey Dude on Nickelodeon, or is that my generation,
I
not
think
yours?
that one might be just
It was a
too
like
old for me.
original sequence of programming live action Nickelodeon show about a bunch of city kids who go to work on a dude ranch. And it's just a dude ranch soap opera.
Okay.
About the teenagers. It was like after school programming.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, Cowbells meets Stardew Valley. It's very cute. Both of the girls have a budding relationship. One with the trans guy farmhand that they are, I think, staying with, and the other with a sweet girl from the diner. So it's very cute. I will give you the warning that this beautiful cover is a guest cover by Paulina. I can't say her last name. Paulina Ganesho, yeah. And the art on the inside is Aoi G and Juliana Ronaldo. So it does look just slightly different, but it's still very good art. It's just, don't judge a book by its cover.
So this is not new. This is a reprint, but we have not had it available for a long time.
Tilly Walden.
And it's early Tilly Walden work. It's this little slim volume hardcover called A City Inside, and it is a narrative written in the second person, so it's all written to you. I believe because it's a narrated meditation to the protagonist are the captions, but it is about trying to let go of anxiety and explore the hidden pieces of your subconscious. It's so beautifully drawn. Like when people said Tilly Walden is an amazing precocious talent and she just came out with her memoir, but she's 21 and she's published 8 books already. This is one of those 8 books. It's gorgeous.
So there are 2 of these that we have out this week. This is a Lo-Fi Girl coloring book, which it's all printed on really nice watercolor paper, and each image has a little QR code, so you can go listen to the playlist that matches the thing. This one is Colors to Relax To, and it has Lo-Fi Boy on the cover, and the other one is Colors to Chill To, and that one has Lo-Fi Girl. It's extremely cute.
Yeah.
It's lo-fi. Fun fact, this window in his distance, that's Lo-Fi Girl's window. Their neighbors.
Oh.
There's plot.
There's plot.
So.
Okay, I love that. Let's talk about a very grown-up book that's not cute at all. This is Crownsville. This is Rodney Barnes and Elia Bonetti. And this is a story about a haunted insane asylum, the Crownsville Hospital, which was not just an asylum, but an all-black asylum, where many abuses, including rumors of illegal medical experiments, were going on at the turn of the 20th century, and then come to the present when the story is set, there has been a murder inside the abandoned hospital, and so our detectives have to go and solve the murder. The place is held haunted. We must reckon with sins of the past. It is really grim, and the art is really interesting. So it's got this very multimedia vibe. I think it's actually digital, but it's got this gorgeous multimedia vibe. It's very low saturation in the colors, and it just feels just gritty and beautiful. And I feel like this art style, because it is low detail, it gives you the distance you need from the amount of horror that happens on the page, that lets it be a detective story and not a horror story. But horrible things sure do happen. Okay.
Murder Podcast,
Oh, no.
Volume 1. So this is one of the Ignition Press comics. This is, I think, was it like the first one they did?
Simultaneous to the release of The Beauty, it's by the same writer as The Beauty, but drawn by somebody else.
And Mike Tisserand.
And Jeremy is also the artistic director and one of the co-founders of Ignition.
That makes sense. But yeah, so this is a fun story about a true crime podcast that actually is making people murderous. And there's a group of true crime gals who are like, maybe we can get to the bottom of this, but it's happening so close to home that they get involved. It's all very complicated.
You know how I said that this one gives you like some space in the artistic style to give you a remove from the horrible things that happen in it? That one doesn't. That one is like serious murder horror. Like full gore. And every time you think, oh no, are they going to go there? They do.
It's so sad because it's like, it's these people who are listening to this podcast it's like they're being hypnotized.
They do the murder that's described in the podcast.
And then afterwards they're like, what have I done? And it's so sad.
It's very distressing. It's really, Jeremy, you're a terrible man.
Yeah, but art's very nice. I like the characters.
Yeah. It's lovely, but it's if you are a person who like that's upsetting and I don't want to see it, not for you.
Yeah, the covers are all very cool.
Yeah. I think Jeremy draws the covers.
It's listed on that page.
Like the cover A.
Yes, cover by Jeremy Hahn.
Yeah, and Nick is the colorist. Yeah.
They're all very fun.
The covers, but apparently the deal when Jeremy and Phil started this, and that's Jeremy himself. But apparently the deal was that if Jeremy was going to be artistic director, he had to not do interiors because the whole press is founded on work-life balance in artistic careers, and
sense.
so
you can't run a business and also do the art and do the 7 and other things.
Okay, in cuteness, this is Ivy and Bearlock Holmes. The Case of the Missing Flower. So what's fun is that this is a narrative story about a little girl and her uncle, Bearlock Holmes, and the mystery occurs and they need to solve it, but many of the puzzles have to be solved by you, the reader. So it's like a combination graphic novel puzzle book. So if you have a puzzle kid, this is for them. Or if you want to keep them busy on an airplane. So there's mazes and there's trivia and it's cool. It's cool. And you have The Last Kid on.
The Last
Human
in a Crowded Galaxy. I got distracted from flipping through it because I realized this is genuinely a kid's book, and the things that Katie showed me from it, I am scared for this child.
I think it's a YA book.
It is. It says juvenile fiction. It's just one of those things where it's like, as a kid, you're like, haha, cool, and then you grow up and you're like, what did I?
That's one of those Muppet jokes that was for grown-ups, actually.
Yeah, no, which is very cool. It's about a little 7-year-old girl going on a quest across space and meeting all sorts of aliens and robots, and there are these interesting ads throughout it. Oh god, that was a full page. It was fun sci-fi city. There are these ads for alien things throughout it.
Yeah, this was originally a webcomic, so this is its print debut. And I just think it's so charming. I actually read a big chunk of it online when it was webcomicsing. It's just so sweet.
Oh, there's a cute little, everyone who worked on it. Oh, they're all cute little aliens. Look at everyone's little alien sonas. But yeah.
I also just want to show you this. This is the boxed deluxe Helen of Windhorn. It is in a slipcase, and then the book inside the slipcase has a gold hardcover binding. It looks like the books that Helen's grandfather made. It is also oversized, and it also has bonus art from Walt Simonson, among other people, in the back. Tula Lotte, Elsa Cartier, Clayman, Jill Thompson. So everybody you want bonus art from, really. So it's lovely, and it has a ribbon. I like a book with a ribbon. Additionally, we have back in stock Tilly Walden's Alone in Space, which I love. Just really, this is a collection of Tilly's juvenilia, so it's work literally from when she was like 12 to 16, and that's upsetting because it's really stunning. So yeah, that.
There's a bunch of great continuation stuff this week too. The Absolute Batman has a new issue out this week. That things are getting so weird for Bruce. Wow.
Those Robins.
Those are, oh my god. Oh, did you read it?
No.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Read Absolute Batman.
But I looked at it.
There are like 3 or 4 new X-Men books. There's X-Men and X-Men United, and I think, X-Men 97 has a new issue out. More Queen and Black stuff. Image has Dork and Die are both out this week.
The other thing, I'm going to keep saying it, but this is like my first teaser. Literally everything I'm seeing about Marvel Midnight is making me more and more excited about Marvel Midnight.
Okay, interesting. Did you see the one with the Dodderman cover that he posted? With Magic and Madeline?
No.
Oh.
I will, though.
I know, it's really...
I think that the initial advertising campaign was seriously botched. And that whole team has turned over in the current corporate swaps. So I'm hopeful that the marketing will match as good as I think the content is. But I think it's actually genuinely promising that we're going to get a real sea change in the consistency and quality of Marvel books, starting with the Midnight line.
That would make me very happy.
Fingers crossed. It would make me very happy. Just, there are so many little gems in Marvel right now that, like, I will read a Marvel book and be like, that was seriously good comics. And then I look at 4 other books that came out the same week and I'm like, I don't care about any of this.
It's very much like I could name on my hand the Marvel comics that I'm like, these are great.
But they are great.
They're really good. But again, that's only like, it's on my hand. So.
Yeah.
So Marvel has a lot of comics out.
I look forward to the current corporate changes filtering down into content changes, and fingers crossed. All right, that's all for us. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Oh, Nick's not here to do this. That's so funny. Bye.